you recording this?
Sweet.
Okay, hold it for Jenny. You want to pick up
camera.
I love
training class, 2014. Okay, so I want to walk you guys really quick through kind of what Cilajet is and how we apply it, what it covers, how Cilajet works, what customers' questions might have, what they might come to you with, and especially for you guys. So Cilajet is compiled of 4 different products. And those products consist of a paint sealant that covers the paint, protects the paint, and then an interior sealant that covers seats and cloth. So carpet, fabric, anything like that. It first starts off with Cilajet Wet on the exterior. Cilajet Wet is essentially a super intense shine polish, which gives that car the reflection that it's going to have for the next 7 to 10 years, which is the lifespan of Cilajet. Following the wet process, we put the actual Cilajet sealant, and this is what actually seals the car. So these kind of work simultaneously together to seal the car and make it protect. We have 2 different products that we use on the interior, and all these are low VOC or 0 VOC, so there's no smell or scent to them. The exterior has a little bit of smell, but it's nothing too much. So, but on the interior, there's Cilajet Hide, which covers fabric and vinyl. This protects it against staining of any sort. So, pen marks get on the seat, you should be able to just wipe it off with soap and water. A lot of customers are concerned with lighter seats, like, well, what can I get on my seats and what's not? You should be able to get everything out if it's applied right. So that's Cilajet Hide, and the Cilajet Fabric is for fabric, seats, and carpets. But we'll prep it, we'll vacuum it, we'll clean all the seats, and then we will apply the Cilajet. So Cilajet's a really easy product to apply. Let's start with the carpet first. So we'll do Cilajet Fabric, and basically all we're doing is we're misting the carpet, we're giving it a good soak down. We don't want it sopping wet, but we just want it soaked to a point where you know it's been covered. And then basically we just let it dry. If Cilajet gets on any plastics, we want to try to wipe it off, so we go around and wipe off any plastics that we might get Cilajet fabric on. Then we go and do the seats, and typically just a couple sprays of Cilajet will seal it in. But what you're going to get is you're going to wipe the seat down with the Cilajet. It's going to be similar to a leather conditioner or a leather shine or anything like that. The thing about Cilajet is it will not leave a shine behind, so it won't leave the seat shiny or glossy or anything like that. At first, it will have a shine to it, but that will soak into the seat as it goes. So some customers have come in and asked, why is there streaking on my seats? Well, that's Cilajet that hasn't soaked into certain areas. So if a customer comes in and says, why are there these streaks on my seat? That's why Cilajet has to have time to soak in. And Cilajet only warranties seam to seam, top to bottom. So customers come in and they're asking what the warranty is. Basically, you can look at a seat and wherever it's stitched, from side to side, top to bottom, wherever your body physically touches, that's all they cover. They won't cover sides, they won't cover fronts, basically just where you sit. Same thing, customers will ask, has the dash been Cilajetted? Are the armrests Cilajetted? No, the warranty does not cover that, so we don't Cilajet it. Does that make sense? We don't, it's mainly a waste to the customer. It's not going to give them any extra protection. I mean, it's basically, they bought this product because it is a protective coating for their seats and their carpet and their paint, but it is not something that's warranted. So any armrests are a big question, especially center leather bound armrests, because, oh, my arm's on there. They won't cover rips, they don't cover tears. They will cover stains, dyeing, anything that would change the appearance of that leather, but they will not cover rips. It's happening. We also, when we're treating the carpet, we also treat floor mats. So anything floor mats, we vacuum them, clean them, treat them. So, and basically what Cilajet is on their customers are under the impression that you aren't able to get stains out that might have been on there before. That's not true. Steam and chemicals can remove the Cilajet from the interior. So if for some reason they see, oh, you missed a spot, there's a stain underneath the Cilajet, it's in there forever. Not true. We can address that, and we will address it. With steam and chemicals, we can get the Cilajet off, reapply the Cilajet, and get those stains out that a customer might have concerned. So we put Cilajet Wet on, which is essentially the activator, and then the Cilajet itself, which is the sealant that actually protects the paint. Cilajet is a paint sealant, not a coating or protection. So it will protect against scratches, chips, dents, dings. It is just a sealant. So it's essentially a high-grade wax. That's basically what a sealant does. It seals your car, it seals the paint. The advantage that Cilajet has to other wax or sealants on the market is it's developed by Boeing, so it has a very strong strength to it. It's also rated from 7 to 10 years for the lifespan of the paint sealant. After that, you'd want to reapply or go back to normal wax. So basically what we do is we have two different types of polishing pads. We apply it with a polishing pad, that's the pad is a polishing pad, which essentially you're just polishing the gloss out of the paint to get it to a shine. And we do a couple different passes just to make sure that we're covering the car. Now we have a lot of customers who ask, how do you know you've covered the whole car, especially on a white vehicle? The way that we know we've covered the whole car is we're very thorough with our passes, so we're always doing a 50% overlap. As you can see, Spencer's going up and down, back and forth, to make sure that we don't miss any spots. On white, it can be very difficult to see where you've applied the Cilajet. We do not apply Cilajet to any plastic trim, and we do our best not to get it on the plastic trim, because once it's on there, it will be on there, and we will apply our harsh chemicals to remove. But any painted surface on your car, including your wheels, are all covered by Cilajet. You can use it on chrome, you can get it on these painted plastic surfaces, wheels, top, all of those are okay to use it on. We do not apply Cilajet to windows. It's not a window sealant. It doesn't work on windows. Occasionally we'll go over a headlight or two because it does work on plastic, but it's have no effect to windows of any sort. So we don't apply it to windows. Customers may ask that, does this cover windows? No, it doesn't. We recommend either using Rain-X or a better product, Aquapel. You can get it at Amazon. Great product, lasts 6 months. Great stuff. So once that's applied, then what we do is we'll go ahead and add the sealant on. And Spencer's going to add just it's a little bit of Cilajet really goes a long ways. We'll apply Cilajet the same exact way on a lower speed than we just did with the Cilajet wet. Basically, it's just covering over the exact same thing we just did, same cross pattern, same everything to make sure we cover the whole car. And then once he's complete with the whole process of doing this, we hit the wheels up and then we let it sit. The biggest thing is we want to let it sit. The minimum waiting time or cure time for Cilajet is 45 minutes. Because we at Freedom Motor Company want to build value into what we do, we always tell our customers at a minimum of 4 hours because we want to be able to stand behind the product. And in order to do that, we know that for sure after 4 hours it's fully cured and you're not going to have any issues with quality. So whenever we're selling this to customers or whenever we're scheduling appointments, we want to make sure that we're scheduling it out at least a half a day minimum to a full day. So now, this is going to do a wheel really quick to kind of show you what we do on the wheels. Black wheels in particular are a little bit more forgiving than other wheels, but because you can see where you place Cilajet. But what this does is customers are going to ask, does this prevent brake dust buildup on your wheels? No, it actually might make it a little bit worse. The thing it prevents is staining. You will not have any staining if you leave that on there for 6 months, a year, whatever. You will not have staining on your wheels. But it will prevent staining on plastic wheels? No, it will not. Will anything? No. Glossifier. So basically what it's doing is just protecting the car from staining. That's basically what Cilajet is doing, is prevent staining from on any surface that it's applied to. So again, if a customer leaves brake dust on there for a year, Cilajet's saying yes, you should be able to clean it right off, there won't be any staining left behind. That's basically what it's doing to the wheels. Customers are under the conception that it's going to prevent brake dust buildup. It does not do that. And on European cars, there's a lot of brake dust buildup, so it's not going to prevent any of that. It's basically just going to make it easier to clean. So that's basically the process. We do that on the whole car, inside and out. That's basically what it's going to look like. Then we will leave it set for a minimum of 45, but like we said, at Freedom Motor Company, we like to leave it on there for at least 4 hours to build value and to ensure ourselves that it has been applied and is cured to its full capability. Cilajet is not done though as soon as you are done and have wiped it off. Once it's wiped off, there is still a 36-hour cure time. And basically what that consists of is it gives it time for the Cilajet that's been applied to become part of the paint. So it actually will bond to the actual painted surfaces. Once it's been fully cured, after 36 hours, you're fine to do whatever. But we recommend that you do not wash or wipe the car for 24 to 36 hours, and if at all possible, keep it dry. It's not going to void the warranty. You're not going to have worse results if you get it wet. We're in Oregon, but we do recommend that you try to keep it dry, put it somewhere, don't wipe it, don't take it through car washes. So once Cilajet's been done and applied, you're out, and about 3 weeks later you want to wash your car. We recommend only hand washes, only microfiber mitts, because Cilajet is not a paint, film, or protectant like that. It's a sealant. You will still get swirl marks, you still will get scratches, you're still going to get dents and dings like we talked about before, you're still going to get rock chips. I always push the hand washes that Freedom Motor Company offers from our lot porters. Again, it's a little extra work, but $29.95 will do a full interior, exterior for your vehicle, all by hand drive, to keep your Cilajet looking like it did the day you left our lot. Works great. It goes through, like I said, the same process that we would if we were going to freshly detail the car. So take it out into our wash bay, we'll do a full wash. Wheels, we do the fender wells, everything. We'll wash the whole car, clay bar it to make sure there's no contaminants on the surface, you know, bumps, sap, whatever. They remove all of that to create a clean surface. We're not going to re-detail the car. Basically, we're just applying Cilajet. Because the reason you want a detailed car is some of these scratches that you see, squirrels, some of this, Cilajet will not get those out. And so we want it to be as fresh and clean of a surface as possible. So in the detail process, we remove that stuff. We want a Cilajet over it. So that way we have a fresh, clean surface. Now, if they take it through a car wash 5, 6 times, it's not going to look the way it did when we first Cilajetted it. The Cilajet is going to give you an insane shine that will last if you take care of it properly. So we will not Cilajet over touch-up paint. The reason is behind that is Cilajet can actually remove the touch-up paint from the car. So we don't. We asked that the customer Cilajet the car. We're Cilajetting those areas that have the chips or whatever, and then we ask that they do touch-up after that. And that's just a Cilajet thing. It will take the touch-up paint off. I mean, it's just we've seen it happen before. Customers will be like, well, it's not protected. Well, it is protected because underneath that touch-up paint, it's Cilajetted. So, but there, again, it's very minor. It's really just building confidence in the customer that this is not going to affect the long-term, you know, durability of Cilajet on your vehicle. So, customer calling Cilajet saying, I have a stain in my carpet, what do I do? We want to take care of it for them. So basically, we're building value into Cilajet again. The fact that we are willing to take care of them, they don't have to do any work. So that's basically with fabric and leather care, same thing. Try to get it out with soap and water. That's it. Mild soap and water. We don't use any chemicals. We don't want them to use chemicals, bleach, anything like that. If we're the experts, we need to be able to use the chemicals. We want them to just use soap and water, and it's supposed to be able to do that. Paint, same idea. You can let your car sit for a year. The idea behind it is when those water spots are on there and they dried on, you should be able to wash them off after a year. If they don't come out, again, we address it, we take care of it for you. Accident repair. This has happened more often than not. Customer got their car Cilajetted. They got an accident. Oh, man, I have to go pay for Cilajet again. False. Customers will come in and say, I got an accident. We will, and again, Cilajet warranties accidents. So if they come in, we have to repair it. Again, same idea as a warranty claim. We submit it just like we would have before. Up to 150. Again, it's not going to cost 150 to repair a bumper. Basically, we're Cilajetting that area like we would before, and then sending it back to the car. Warranty the whole car. They don't just warranty the outside or the inside. It's all of the car. So you can come in and just have the outside done, but we're still going to charge you the same price. And it's, you know, for the process and how long it takes, it's not really worth the price. Does everybody know how much we charge retail for a Cilajet? $7.95 for 10 years. The lifespan of Cilajet is 7 to 10 years. On used vehicle, the warranty is 3 to 5. On new vehicles, it's 7 to 10. But Cilajet itself is rated for 7 to 10 years. So you can build that into the value. We're only warranting this for 5 years, but your car is covered with protection for the next, 7 to 10 years is what it's rated at. So it's really convincing the customer that this is a good buy for them. This is really a good thing for their vehicle, and it's going to take care of it. And again, we stand behind what we do. If there is a problem with the product and we need to fix it, we'd be happy to take care of it. We've seen that happen. But basically, you have to look at it this way. You're not buying the installation of it, you're buying the warranty. That's really what Cilajet is. You're buying a warranty for your paint and for your interior. And a lot of people are like, well, it's just a paint sealant. But you have to look at it's more than a paint sealant. It's a full car protection. And it's a really great product. And until you've actually seen Cilajet in action where you've had a problem with it and you've actually been able to remove something from the surface, you can't believe in it until you say, oh, there's bird droppings here and I wiped it off and there was no staining. Or there's sap on my car and all I had to use was soap and water and it just came right off. Until you actually see that live, you don't really believe in Cilajet. But when the customer comes back and says, this car sat out there, it's water spots all over it, it's been sitting in the sun, and to be able to remove those water spots without having any extra work or sanding and polishing and all that, that sells it.